I will oppose the resolution. You know, the resolution of disapproval before us reminds me of a skills competition for young people that's been promoted by the National Football League. It's called Punt, Pass, and Kick. Well, the resolution is an engraved invitation for the Senate to make a big league handoff of a basket full of illness, economic stalemate, and environmental pollution to our children and grandchildren. It would punt away constructive action to begin addressing the many threats that each and every American faces from climate change, also the threats we face to our national security. It would pass on the opportunities to foster cleaner air and water for us and the generation that follows us, and it would kick away the progress already negotiated by the Obama administration in key industries such as our automobile and our truck manufacturers to usher in new products that would pollute less while creating good American jobs, jobs that can't be sent overseas, jobs we need here in America. Now, many of the other side of the aisle have been adamant in trying to wish these problems away, to forfeit the economic opportunities at our fingertips to lead the world in these new energy technologies. And powerful corporate interests are more than glad to contribute to these efforts to stalemate progress. What we're debating today is whether business as usual is good enough for the environmental challenges and economic opportunities that are already before us. We're being asked to overturn with a political veto the strong scientific evidence that points to a healthier future. We're being asked to undermine America's ability to clean our air and our waters. We are being asked to undermine America's ability to clean our air and our waters. The science is clear. Greenhouse gases are a danger. They are a clear and present health and economic threat to the American people. At a time when our nation is responding to our worst environmental catastrophe of all time, oil continues to gush into the Gulf of Mexico. Passing this resolution would be the United States Senate's way of saying nothing's changed, nothing should change. I disagree. It's a declaration that we're content to keep relying on the outdated, dirty, and inefficient energy technologies of the past, to let every other industrialized nation create the jobs in their countries, leap ahead of us in developing and selling these new technologies. I disagree with that. And it's another proposed bailout of big polluters. I don't think this is the path we want to chart for our children, our nation. A decade from now, would we be able to look back at this vote and not be ashamed of ourselves? EPA's findings are based on sound science, exhaustive review of scientific research. Let's not the 100 of us cast a political vote to overturn that. Much of what the special interests in big oil and their lobbyists have been saying in favor of this resolution is steeped in politics and mistruths, not in science. So what we have here is an Environmental Protection Agency focused on protecting the American people, whether it's arsenic in our drinking water, smog in the air, mercury in the fish we eat, or greenhouse gases. Overturning these findings would be like trying to overturn science. You don't do it. If we pass this, it's not a case of hurting the economy. Quite the opposite. The resolution itself will hurt our economy by causing the American people to forfeit a third of the greenhouse gas emissions reductions that are projected to come from last year's historic agreement. Don't overturn the EPA findings. Don't force our nation's already struggling automakers to spend even more money to produce more fuel-efficient cars because a dozen states, like Vermont and California, could then go forward each with their own rules and standards. Mr. President, let us not be known as a Congress to continue to punt, pass, and kick on these crucial issues on which American people are looking for solutions, not procrastinations.